If you run into Kilton, you're on the wrong eye. Have you any other questions? About Robbie? God, his eyes just go all over the place. Robbie is one of the researchers of ancient civilizations. He was studying Guardians at Hyrule Castle 100 years ago. Oh, Robbie, we're a half-century apart, age-wise, but we never let that get in the way. He and I are married. Okay. You're married? Hey, Evan Blaze. How's it going? Yes, indeed. Together we run the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. I've got a son as well. Have you got any other questions? Your son? Yeah, that's right, I've got one son. His name is Grante. Have you seen him in your travels? I saw him. I don't even know if I did. Well, that's good to hear. Grante is still a work in progress. Once he's done studying armor, I'm hoping to convince him to take over my research. Any other questions? Gotta go! Alright. Yay, Shrine Quest. Watch it auto-complete. It actually did. I would say I could talk to her about it, but no. The first page. So Robbie's memoirs. Let me start from the beginning. It was 100 years ago. Calamity Ganon had already swallowed Princess Zelda. Dr. Pura and I had already taken Link to the Shrine of Resurrection and left him to recover. Dr. Pura and I departed for Kakariko Village, where we left Lady Impa. All three of us couldn't stay together, of course. We couldn't... Pardon me. Risk Calamity Ganon getting all of us in one strike. If that happened, there'd be no one left to deliver Princess Zelda's message to Link when he recovered and woke up. We had to ensure that at least one of us would be able to talk to him. So Dr. Pura and I set out to survive as long as we could. We were lucky. We found large amounts of ancient energy in the Necluda and Akala regions. We could continue our research. Just as we had in Hyrule Castles, we could again set ourselves to finding some way to seal Calamity Ganon away. We decided who would go where in the only fair way. Rock, paper, scissors. I set out for Akala soon after. Oh my. I was all set to go to Akala, but first I decided to go with Dr. Pura to the ancient energy source in Necluda. Actually, that implies I had any choice. Dr. Pura laid on a pretty heavy guilt trip when I suggested her going alone. In a world as dangerous as ours, are you seriously asking me to travel alone? She's so darn pushy. Anyway, Dr. Pura promised Lady Impa that they'd meet again someday. Then she and I set out from Kakariko Village. But not before loading a cart with the guidance stone Dr. Pura had been using at Hyrule Castle. Holy crap. We travelled for some time, south of the pillars of... is that Levia? Across Lake Sela and through Blatchery Plain. Then we came upon Fort Hatino. Link had battled an army of Guardians there, and it was where he'd been defeated. A master swordsman such as Link who'd impressed King Rome enough to be made Princess Zelda's personal knight. Well, even someone like that has their limits. I'm sorry, Link, I spent so much of my life researching the Guardians. Even with all my knowledge, I wasn't able to give you the weapons or power you needed to succeed. Those were my thoughts as I looked upon the broken husks of the Guardians strewn about Fort Hatino. Lost in my thoughts, I didn't notice that Dr. Pura had slipped away. I knew Hatino Village wasn't much farther along the road, and that the Calamity had barely touched that area. So I felt safe letting her continue on her own. We parted ways without even saying goodbye, I suppose. Stirring myself back to action, I set out on my own journey back toward Kakariko Village. Holy crap, so much text. With Dr. Pura escorted safely to Hatino Village, it was time for me to head to my new home in Akala. I returned to Kakariko Village to collect the remaining guidance stone, then I immediately set out for Akala. I made my way through the Lanayru wetlands and headed towards Turnio Trail. I knew that once I crossed the Akala span, I would officially be in Akala. The autumn leaves brought some joy to my spirit as I crossed Shadow Pass, then headed north from Odorak Quarry. Odorak. Akala is known for its long stretches of nothing. I'd set out hoping that would still be the case. I was attacked by a guardian here, and there as I went, but remember I'd spent my life studying them. Dispatching them individually was no challenge at all. In time I reached the lighthouse in Akala. What a perfect place to keep an eye on the monsters out here. I unloaded my guidance stone, and settled into my new home. And so began my life of solitary research. I knew I had to continue to research the ancient soldier gear for Link. He could wake at any time. I quickly settled on a routine. First, I would carry the blue flame from Toomlia Heights, Toomli. Next, I would melt the ancient materials, refine the result, and then shape it into ancient soldier gear. It's difficult to say how much progress I made on my research. The routine demanded so much focus day after day. But then I had a clever thought. I realized I could automate the entire refinement process. It took some significant work, but I was able to successfully remodel the guidance stone. Thanks to my effort, it can refine any ancient material inserted into it and offer something in return. I named this machine Cherry, and after the first girl I ever loved. Aww. My research didn't end with the creation of Cherry, not at all. I realized that if she was able to refine the ancient materials, there was no reason she couldn't also manufacture ancient soldier gear too. Anyone could make ancient equipment. I also decided that I wanted to be able to give her a voice so she could speak. I was filled with ambition then, but it was no easy task to make my dreams a reality. Automating the manufacturing process was extremely difficult. It took me decades to figure it out. I'll spare you the details of all the things that went wrong, but I will say it was complex enough that I had to put my desires to remodel Cherry on the back burner for a while. Days and months came and went before I even realized it. I'd reached the ripe age of 90. I would have been lost in my work even then, but around that time a young woman named Jeren arrived. She'd first trained with Dr. Pura, then Lady Impa had sent her to aid me. She quickly proved herself quite capable. She carried the blue flame from Tumlia Heights and even reworked and improved my designs for Cherry. The very fact that she had trekked all the way from Kakariko Village alone proved she was no ordinary girl. Her intellect, her spirit, in hindsight, is it any surprise that we eventually ended up married? Thanks to Jeren's redesign, Cherry was soon crafting ancient soldier gear perfectly and speaking beautifully. She spoke better than any machine I'd ever heard. It would have been hard to tell she wasn't a native Hylian. If I said good morning, she'd respond with a sweet good morning, Robbie. And she was helpful. Cherry, where'd I leave my book? It's the third book from the right on the bottom on the second shelf, Robbie. She also knew to ask if she needed something. Robbie, could you increase the furnace heat a little? I'd always go personally to fetch more blue flame from Tumlia Heights. I didn't realise our interactions hurt someone. That someone was Jeren. Perhaps it was due to her namesake, but my exchanges with Cherry hurt Jeren. Despite the fact that she knew Cherry was only a machine, she still felt uneasy with my interactions with her. She was in tears when she told me. She knew it made little sense, and yet she couldn't help how she felt. I was devastated. I hadn't even realised the pain I was causing. Although Jeren had designed Cherry, she was now being hurt by her own creation. We agreed to restore Cherry to her original mechanical way of speaking. I took it upon myself to make the changes. Holy crap, this goes on forever. From then on, I was careful to not refer to her as Cherry. Doing so would anger my wife. Instead, I called her Ancient Oven. Sometime later, Jeren gave birth to a baby boy, a beautiful young one who bore all the features of his mother. We decided to name him. I don't know if it's Grant or Granty, or Grante. And together we passed the time as a happy family in Akala Ancient Tech Lab. It was unfortunately only a temporary piece. Princess Zelda did her best to contain Calamity Ganon. Around the time Grante turned 3, a letter from Dr. Pura arrived. Oh! It was a shock to receive it. The last time she'd written, it was to talk about an assistant from Kakariko Village whom she felt was useless. Is her son the one that's helping Pura? Or am I crazy? I'm probably crazy, actually. She was writing now to let me know she'd completed research on powering up the runes, like stasis. Hearing this reinvigorated my interest in researching ancient soldier gear. Grante grew fast, and it wasn't long before he towered over me. He loved to carry the blue flame from Tumlia Heights, calling it a chance to train his body. I could see the curiosity in his eyes, and so I encouraged him to travel the world and see as much as he could. He'd always been independent, but I was still surprised when, the very day I told him to travel, he left. Writing about Grante's training reminds me. A few days before he left, I thought it might be a good idea to have Grante study with Dr. Pura. I wrote to her to ask what she thought of such an idea, and she sent a letter that simply said, "Don't send anyone here." I wonder what happened to her to make her say such a thing. The fact that her aging experiment backfired, probably. So he would have gone into her lab and noticed there was a child there. Nice. So I need to find the flame. Tumlia Heights. It's another one of... oh, okay, I think I see where it wants me to go. Can you see it from here? I'm not entirely sure. Holy, wait a minute, is this ancient stuff? Like, is this just a bunch of... well, carcasses, essentially. Or shells, I suppose you could call them. Yeah, it is, it's nothing but... guardian shells. Wow. Huh. I mean, I would bring the blue flame, but I don't think I have a single wooden weapon, do I? Is this wooden? No. I have a spear, but that doesn't count as a wooden weapon. So where's this ancient furnace? Oh, I see it. Okay. It's not so far away. Oh boy. I mean, I thought it wasn't, but actually getting across here kind of proves it's pretty damn far. Oh, I cut down the tree. Nice. And it broke. Body drop. That'll do, I think. How did you miss? That also didn't work. Whatever. I don't know if this will work. I'm pretty sure it's made of wood, so we'll find out. It'll be the biggest torch ever. Unless there's a torch just sat around here. They're in. Oh, there we go. Perfect. The only downside is I don't know where the rest are. I see one down there. You have to be careful that I don't put it away. Oh, shoot. Don't mind me. There we go. Hit it with the blue flame! Oh, I just set him on fire. Nice. Right, I have two now. Just in case I managed to break one of them. I didn't die! Whoops. Nothing happened. The one over there won't have a clue. Oh, never mind. They're not quite as blind as I thought. Oh! Well, he should have broken a few bones. Just the way he landed on the rock. Nice. Right. So now I just need to... I'm assuming where I could go is down further? Oh. Maybe? I don't really know. I'll just go this way, and if I don't find one of these things, then I know I've gone the wrong way. And I don't see one of these things, so I've gone the wrong way. Just curious if I'll see one if I just run along this way. Just there, out in the distance. Something tells me that ain't gonna happen. Ooh! Whatever. To be fair, this should be lit for a good while. But yeah, I'm not seeing any of the torches. Yeah, I'll just see where I can take this. I might be able to get all the way to the bottom of this before it even shows any sort of sign of going out. I have another modeling club anyway. Should I need one. Oh no! Fuck. It doesn't stay lit for as long as I thought it did. Which I'll just use this. Yeah! Not bad. Right, so it's a matter of just finding out where the torch things are. Unless, is this... I was gonna say, is this a path down? I don't think it is. It could be a path down. Oh, there we go. It's a path down. Anything's a path if you're determined enough. Oh, right, this is actually where the path is. Whoops. Oh god, this actually makes me go a really odd way. Don't mind me. It's like the Olympic torch. Wow. That shouldn't have even hit. And I'm surprised it did. Alright, cool. So where else? Holy crap, this actually goes on for a while. Is the next one literally over there? Because that's quite a distance. Oh no, never mind. There's one here. There might be two down here. Oh, there is. Just need to remember to put it out. Ooh. Yeah, whatever. Just leave him alone. Don't. No, go away. Just don't trust anything. There we go. No, I have to attack. There we go. Yeah, not much further. We'll be there in no time. So I could have actually done the shrine on top of Skull Lake, and it wouldn't have had any sort of bearing. No, as soon as I got the shrine quest, it would have just auto-completed. Oh well. I was being just a little cautious, because, I don't know, it could have fucked it up. I don't really see where the game wants me to go now. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. They really do want me to go pretty damn far. Did I set the grass alight? Oh, dear. Whoops. Oh god, it's gonna rain soon. Oh, hang on. I did that just for mostly amber. And rock salt. Which I've not... Actually, no, I found one thing that requires rock salt. I don't remember what the armor is, but I know one of them needs it. Is it the Zora armor? Yeah, I don't remember. Whew. Well, we nearly made it. I have one more Moblin Club in the backup, if this one just somehow shatters. But I think I'll be fine. Of course, this is assuming it doesn't just suddenly rain. From here, that looks like an enemy. I'm not entirely sure what it actually is, but I don't know, it just looked like a very small Hinops. And there it is! I'm setting things on fire. Woo! Oh god. I'm also on fire. Carl Ancient Tech Lab has been added to your map as a travel gate. Yay! Robbie's research. There you go, Robbie. I did it. You, Link. Listen up, My darling Cherry... I call her Sherry. Is back to normal, such is the power of love. My love made Cherry well again. The furnace is lit. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, quite. Now then, please take this as a gift of my gratitude now that Cherry is fixed. 3 ancient arrows. Ooh. They are made using secret Sheikah technology. With the addition of my upgrades, they have morphed into anti-calamity weapons, so to speak. Needless to say, they are an incredibly powerful type of ancient soldier gear. I like to call them ancient arrows. Still really don't get why he has, like, audience cheers. In addition to ancient arrows, Cherry can make all kinds of ancient soldier gear. If you're looking to acquire some, give your ancient materials and rupees to Cherry. Rupees? Did you hear that? Ah, forgive me, Link. Ever since the fall of Hyrule Castle, we haven't had much in the way of funds for our research. That's why I thought you might be willing to help us out. With rupees. Lots of them. I beg of you. Then let's do it, The 2 of us, as soon as possible. Yes. Let's. Conquer the Calamity, My god. Alright. Hello. Zzz. Familiar name missing. Welcome. Oh. What the hell? Holy. Ooh. Ancient blade saw. What the shit? Ancient bow? What the fuck? Well, I can make every ancient piece. Shock resistance, guardian resistance up, and climb speed. Oh, right, so it costs... Wow. Does not cost as much as I thought it would. To make ancient arrows. I'll make the armor. In exchange for ancient helm. Yes. Exchanging. Beep beep. Results available. Cool. Ancient Curious. Or Curious. I don't know how you say that. Greaves. Nice. You need a giant ancient core to make a bow? What the fuck? I think I might just waste, not waste, but use the rest of the stuff just to make ancient arrows. If they're that powerful. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Okay, maybe not. God, how many more do I make? Shit. I'll go down... till I have 450 arrows left. I really wish this was quicker. I really wish it just gave you, like, how much you need to make one ancient arrow, and then asked, how many would you like to make? Unless it does do that. No, it doesn't. Grand! Right, so 2 more. Crap. Come again! Hey, familiar name missing. Brilliant. There we go, the final one. I mean, I could actually do to make some of these. I think I already have them, don't I? Oh, I've already had them. Maybe not. I think these are specific. Yeah, I need ancient cause. Can I actually make the ancient bow? Yeah, I'll make it. Fuck. Cool. Well, there's that. So what does the ancient armor say? This headgear is a result of Robbie's research. It uses guardian parts to decrease damage from ancient energy attacks. Okay, just as the same. Increasing it will reduce the damage you take from ancient weaponry. And the same. Cool. Wait, so is there a set bonus? Nope. Trying to remember what I was using. Oh, look at that helmet though. It's pretty badass. Actually, if I really want to go for the full thing. Yeah! Back in my Phantom set. Right. Right, well I'm gonna go to this shrine just to claim the spirit orb. And then from there, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Alright. I'll actually have 4. In that case, I could actually make my way over to the Spring of Power. Just get another upgrade. Shoot, I don't remember that last thing I upgraded. How many hearts do I have? I got 1 for doing a dungeon, so... 3, 6... I have 13. Take 1 away, I have 12. Did I get the stamina? I can't remember. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So what do we get? First and foremost... Fuck. Actually, I can get rid of one of these. Get rid of this one, because it's been on fire a lot. Yeah! I think it's health that I want to get next. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was stamina that I got last. Not sure though. Yay! Right, so there's 4. Oh, number 4. Woohoo! Wait, if I just took away 4 health. Because that's the 3 that I start with, and then the 1 that I got from Varuta. So if I take away 4, I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. So yeah, 1 more, I guess. And then I'd get stamina again? I'm not sure. It's just confusing. I do want to go to the Shrine of Power, which is actually kind of far away. Oh boy. It's really kind of far away. Whoops. Wow, this is going to take a while. Crap. It's quite bad that I don't remember what I last got. I'm certain it was stamina. Unless I had enough spirit orbs to get 2 upgrades and then I got stamina and health. No, I think I did get stamina and then 1 heart container. I don't know. I'm gonna go with health, and then stamina again, I guess. I don't bloody have a clue. Oh, look, it's a Lionel. I'm leaving him alone. Unless, of course, he sees me. In which case, I don't get a goddamn choice. I think I'll be fine. Oh. Oh, no. God, they have a goddamn eagle eye. Go away. I don't want to fight. Not today. I'll fight you next session. Oh, there we go. Can I go into the Shrine of Power from above? Ooh! Oop. Oh, this is a bad weapon to be using. Given the fact it's a flame breath Lizalfos. It's all good. Yes, charisma will always help. Is that better? It is. So let's try boomerang. Fuck the Lionel spear. Can't believe how bad that was. Well, more so how bad it is. There it is, Shrine of Power. I'm just gonna hope. I mean, if I have 9... Whoop. If I have 9 hearts, like discounting 4 of them, and I get 2 hearts then stamina, then that would be it. Wait, what? Oh, really? Din roll scale. Ah, fuck you then. Grand. I can't even do that. No! I don't know where there's a thing either. I don't mind spears, in all honesty. It's just the Lionel spear is beyond terrible. Where am I going? Screw it, I'll go to Kakariko. But no, I don't really mind the spears in general. It's just that Lionel one, considering, like, when you put it into perspective, like, the bow he was using, it was a 50. The bow was a 50 damage. And then the melee weapon he used was a 20. It just didn't make much sense. To be fair, there's not really a weapon in this game I don't like, to be fair. They all have their uses, although I will admit I'm not the biggest fan of the elemental rods. Mostly because they're just pretty shit, and also the fact you can't throw them. It's kinda like the Deku Leaf, in the fact you can't throw it. If you try to, it will just use its attack. Which is a pain. I think even when it runs out of charge, you can't throw it. I don't even know if they do run out of charge, come to think of it. Oh well. Righty-ho, give me a heart. Heart container. Yeah! Here is the power you seek. Woohoo! Not too shabby. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Yeah, I will. I'm taking my time. Sheesh. This game is great. You are not wrong. Thanks for the follow, Box Bubble. We appreciate it. I mean, the only benefit of them is the fact they can, you know... Well, with electricity they can stun the enemies. Well, technically it's electricity and ice stuns the enemies. And fire sets them on fire. But besides that, they're pretty terrible. It'd be cool if you had access to the abilities that the Wizrobes get access to. You might. I've just never been able to do it. Although I think they use a certain type of, what is it? 100%ed it. That's some dedication. I mean, I want to go out of my way to get everything, well, as much as possible, but I'm not getting every Korok seed. I got 441, which was enough to max out my inventory. That's all that matters to me. Oh, whoops. I want to go this way. Jump horse. Oh, there we go. I want to make my way to Tarrytown and put down one of the... What is it? Gates? Does this lead to Tarrytown? Yeah, it does. Good. Anything actually here? What the? That's... Hang on a minute. Are you, by any chance, part of the Yiga clan? Yes, you are. Your name's Traveller, which means you're part of the Yiga clan. God. Ask you as many times as it takes, isn't Master Koga really dreamy? He's got a dumb belly. A dumb belly? Ah! You filth, you have no appreciation for true beauty. Holy shit. That's a long time. I win. Oh, that was hard. What did they give me? Oh, bananas. On a vicious sickle. Alright, where's my horse? Oh well. That distraction now out of the way. I just saw a random person stood in the middle of the woods. Not looking super ominous at all. Alrighty. So my current objective, make it to Tarry Town, put down the fast travel gate, and then I'm done. God, it actually takes a while to get over there. Sheesh. Alright. I would just like to have a fast travel point. I don't know if one actually gets naturally created with Tarry Town, to be fair. Oh shit. Whoops. Sorry Ares, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the map. I pushed you a bit too hard. I apologise. I'll just soothe her for 5 minutes. I'm sending her mixed messages. I'm telling her to yar, but then I also want to soothe her, which makes her slow down. Nice. Right. There's Tarry Town. I'll place it... Should I just place it smack in the middle of it? Who are you? Wait. Stem. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, I remember. No, it's all good. Yeah, the first time I saw him was right next to Tarry Town. And he allows you to buy ingredients, of which he has like 5 of different kinds. But he only has like a selection of 4 things. It's not really that useful. Righty-ho. Yeah, I'll just place it right at the gate, actually. Screw it. Whoosh! I like the music for this place, too. Actually, I'll put it, like, here. I'm trying to get into position. There we go. Boom. Now just go over to me travel medallion. Boom. I do. I don't care if the other one, if the current one's deleted. There we are. A nice little fast travel point for Tarry Town. Hooray. Well, there we go. So I think I'm actually going to call that the end of this session. It's been nearly 3 hours. Recorded this for a lot longer than I anticipated. By the way, that's going to be the end of this session. Thanks for all the follows, donations, and everything. It's been great. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.